Today on Zoom, this is a dinosaur dessert. See, doesn't it look like a stegosaurus? To make your puffmobile move, you can only blow in it. That's why it's called a puffmobile. I think it's going to work really well. Go. 4, good job. And here's a hovercraft that you can make. Well, it's floating on air. You just can't see it. Doctor! Doctor! I think of a pair of curtains. Pull yourself together! Funding for Zoom is provided by
the National Science Foundation,
America's investment in the future, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
a private corporation funded by the American people,
the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation,
the Wheezy Foundation,
the Tucker Gosnell Family Foundation,
and by contributions to your PBS station
from viewers like you. Hi, we're the SM Collegeville Elementary School right here in Warren, Massachusetts. Yeah! Zoom! Yeah! All right! Woohoo! Flavor! Better. You can do it. Let's go. Come on, you got it.
Come on. All right.
Come on, King.
Come on, Zoomer. Let's hit that ball.
I got it. Yeah! Come on and zoom, 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 zoom. Come on and zoom. Call the tune. Come on and zoom. Starting soon. Come on and zoom, zoom. I'm Caroline. I'm Lainey.
I'm Eduardo.
I'm Gary. I'm Mike. I'm Courtney.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm singing. We're all plugged into one world now. So let's talk. We want to hear from you. Come on, give it a try. And if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. Do. Come on and do. Zoo. Come on and zoom. Oh, yeah. Come on and zoom, 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 on. Zoom. Come on and zoom, on and zoom. Come on and zoom, on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom. We're zooming on WGBY.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Zoom, the TV show that's for kids and by kids. We're about to play this game called Melting Butter, and it was emailed to us by Danny and Matthew Q of Chicago, Illinois. To play, pick someone to be it. That player runs around and tries to tag other players. So if someone like Mike gets tagged, he starts to melt. Someone who is not it has to tap him before he melts all the way down to the ground.
I'll save you, Mike.
So if Alini tapped Mike, he's free to run around again. The first player to melt all the way down to the ground is it during the next round. All right, guys, I'll be it, and let's play.
Okay.
All right, ready? Oh, on your mark, get set, go.
No, I thought you were melting.
Good job. Guys.
Oh, my eye. I haven't been...
Hello. All right, guys. This is really tiring.
Obvious.
Adelini.
Let's throw it out there. Go. Ready?
I'll save you. Okay, like that. I win. Oh no, fun game.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
How many trees can you name in your neighborhood? The trees that I can name are oak, apple, and maple. Maple, walnut, pine, and apple. Chestnut tree, walnut tree, pineapple tree, pine tree, evergreen, pine, maple, and elm. Out of the palm tree, maple tree, and the birch tree, I like the maple one best because it gives you maple syrup and maple sugar.
Anna Y of Houston, Texas, wrote to tell us about a Puffmobile competition her class had. A Puffmobile is a vehicle made out of straws, lifesavers, paper clips, and tape. To make your Puffmobile move, you can only blow in it. That's why it's called a Puffmobile. Anna told us that a boy in her class got his Puffmobile to go 9 feet.
We're going to design our own Puffmobiles. Caroline and I will be one design team, and Mike and Courtney will be the other.
After we're finished building, we're going to have a contest to see whose Puffmobile can go 9 feet in the fewest amount of puffs. So let's test it out.
We don't have to use all of this material.
Yeah, well, let's see. If we only use, like, paper and tape.
What if we fold it, like, in kind of like a tube?
Yeah.
And then blow in the center
I
of
think
it?
there's, like, a way to do that. Yeah, we could make the frame out of these and then just put paper on top and then just blow it. So that it might weigh it down. Yeah, you're right. But if we don't weigh it enough, it might fly off course. So, all right, so I'll make a frame. I'll see what shape would probably be easiest.
Do you want to test it out?
Yeah, I'll just try, just to see if it works. Okay.
Oh, it goes.
We need to have the most amount of area we can to blow, but we also need the least amount of friction, and we need it to be the most aerodynamic that we can.
Oh, wait a minute. What if we add weight? What if we add weight to the sides? Because it seems like it's like flimsy.
Yeah.
If we add weight to the sides, it might hold it down and stay on the ground a little bit more.
How do you think we could add weight?
By putting on paper clips.
I think it's a little
too heavy.
I think if we just did 2. If with 2, you can make it like skis and just have the paper like this. Yes, yes. Actually, that might work really well. Try it.
Well, let's try 2 on both sides and see what happens.
Okay.
Because the more weight,
Yeah. Make sure that
might work best.
I'm gonna try this one.
I try that one.
Oh, it's got a balance this time.
Oh, that's one. Now we'll both try, yeah?
That was cool.
All right.
That was so cool.
So we have one model that works. That was 3.
That was cool.
And I'll try this, and then we'll try this model.
Yeah.
You see, it curves back over because the weight. So now, but it's still kind of went off to the side. I think it's better with I think it's better with
It kind
one
of goes
person.
off course. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2.
Awesome. Okay, ready. So are you guys ready to race?
Yeah.
Get set, go. That's 1. Gary, it helps if you blow a really big breath. Like, that's 2. Like, suck in a lot of breath. 3. 4. 5. Good.
I think it went different because I blew it and it went
It's over. So how many breaths did you have? 4. And we had 5.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try something totally different.
I think if we fold a piece of paper and then make kind of like a car structure with straws and lifesavers, and then you'd take your piece of paper, you'd take your 2 straws, and then you'd tape it to the front, and then you'd have a support. You would have a support straw going in the middle.
We made more of a tube,
It'd be a lot more aerodynamic.
Let's just try that and then blow it.
Here, get tape.
I mean, tape it.
So then a straw that goes
Oh, that is so
right
cool.
there.
I think it's going to work really well. Okay.
What if we made it roll? Made a cylinder and it rolled.
That would be so cool.
Try that.
Go. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
you're going to get it in 3, Mike. 3. Good job. When we blew on our Puffmobile, we created wind, which is moving air. It then pushed on our Puffmobile and made it move.
We had trouble getting our Puffmobiles to go straight. See if you can create a Puffmobile that goes straight, and then send your design to Zoom. Stay tuned, because later in the show, Shinging and Alini will explain how the flow of air keeps this hovercraft moving.
Doctor, every time I drink tea, I get a horrible pain in my eye. Why don't you try taking the spoon out of the cup?
Doctor, I've been waiting here for over an hour.
That's why you call the patient. Doctor, I think I'm a needle. I see your point. Doctor, I think I'm a pair of curtains. Pull yourself together.
We've gotten lots of letters and emails from kids who are homeschooled. Now let's meet Samantha, a girl who is homeschooled from Providence, Rhode Island.
I have to finish up my language homework. Then I get to study for a science test at the end of the week, biology, and I have an algebra, and I have a history quiz.
You want to say something
So
else?
that's
Put those away.
my agenda. Hi, I'm Samantha. I'm 13 years old, and this is my house. This is where I go to school. I wake up every morning and walk down the hall to school. The question that most people ask me when they hear that I'm homeschooled is whether or not I go to school in my pajamas. The answer is no. The teacher is my mom.
We're going to discuss the cell. What's the flagellum?
She teaches me and my 4 brothers and sisters. It's the means of transportation that cells have.
Good.
I'm 13, and I'm doing 9th grade work. Katie is the second oldest. She's 10 years old. She's in 6th grade. And McKenna is 7. She's doing 2nd grade work. Johnny is in preschool, so he's 4. And Jimmy is 1, and he's taking a nap right now.
Ken, you want to get your violin ready? It should be there. This is here.
Yeah, because my mom's got so many grades going on that I think it's very interesting for her.
How many quarts?
4?
Very good. You can correct that one. Is that 7? You know what? You can even make a goldfish.
Okay. I think she does a pretty good job.
You have 5m to the 4th n.
How's that right?
Oh.
My mom just went over my algebra homework with me, and now I get to take a test.
This was a mess, except you know what? I don't...
It's pretty easy to concentrate if you just ignore everything that's going on.
We went over this, so I'm going to go over that with you now.
Hey, Mom, I'm done. Okay. Even though it's a homeschool, we still have tests and quizzes and grades. We have a report card every quarter. This is our family report card.
I didn't do that well.
Some people tend to think that homeschoolers are completely separated from the world and have no friends.
Go, Sam!
But once a week, every Friday, we get together with a bunch of other homeschoolers, and this year we're studying the Olympics. We actually held a mock Olympics, which was a lot of fun. And these are all my friends. And my friends are really important to me.
Wow, that's really awesome. My friend's homeschooled. She went to a public school with me from kindergarten to 5th grade, yeah, and then she left, and she has 5 other brothers and sisters.
Wow.
I clap for her mom because she has to multitask because each kid is in like a different grade, so she has to, you know, teach different things to different kids. But they get a lot more attention, and they feel like really comfortable with their mom. But maybe me, I don't know if I would work as hard because it's my mom. I mean, I would work hard, but not as hard as I would with someone who I didn't know very well.
I know a girl who's homeschooled. She was in my school. She was homeschooled for a little period, and then I think when she was in 4th grade, she went to a public school, and then she moved to my school. She said that she liked it a lot, and that it was kind of different from her, because like, she knew like her mom and stuff. But I try to imagine how hard it must be, changing from like homeschool and just regular like school. It must be kind of hard.
I go to Chinese school, and I've been homeschooled like for 1 day or 2 days, and it's actually kind of fun because you get a lot more attention, and if you don't understand something, you feel comfortable asking more than once. Because like sometimes when a teacher tells you, you pretend that you know, you're like, yeah, I get it, but then in your side of your head, you're like, I still don't get it.
Another thing that I think is a disadvantage about homeschooling is that in like a regular public school, you don't only learn like educational skills, like I mean, you know, you learn social skills too, whereas if you were homeschooled for your whole life,
you learn to interact.
Like Samantha, she said that they get together with a bunch of other kids who are homeschooled, which would be really cool.
Yeah, I think that's cool, but like Olympics looks fun.
Yeah.
I don't know about your schools, but my school, we have gym, we have like art, we have band. So you not only learn about like actual subjects, but you also learn about like
extracurricular things.
Well, at one point, I was actually thinking of being homeschooled.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I would love to wake up in the morning and say, hey, Mom, I was watching TV last night, and I saw something, and I was really interested in it. Think we could learn about that today?
What made you want to be homeschooled, though?
Well, I'm not,
there's less peer pressure.
Yeah,
it's not exactly one thing.
It's not a good thing, but I'm not the biggest fan of school. Like, at school, I mean, you can't live with it, but you can't live without it. You need school.
Yeah.
How do you guys think that, like, those people, like, who are homeschooled, have, like, other friends? Like, I mean, Samantha, she has, like, this group, and they meet every Friday, like, the homeschool kids.
I think that's good. I think you'd have to make the effort to get together with your friends, and you could, you know, go to the park and make friends and stuff like that.
I mean, talk to schools. Schools are very flexible.
Yeah.
I mean, most communities will allow kids to do sports after school with them, even though they don't go to the school. I'd call it the school and say, I'm homeschooled, and it's kind of hard for me to interact and to socialize a lot. I was wondering if I could come to your school for lunch every day. And I'd ask something like that. But you never know what they're going to say. You got to make the effort to meet the kids.
Doctor. Yes? How is the girl who swallowed a quarter?
No change yet.
Did you see the man who thought he was a deck of cards?
I already dealt with him.
How's that sick duck?
I sent him out. He called me a
Quack.
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 This is a dinosaur dessert. See? Doesn't it look like a stegosaurus? Here, its legs, its spiked tail, and the bony plates on its back. Shelby D. of Bowie, Maryland sent us the directions. First, take a half slice of watermelon and put it on a plate or tray. I'm going to use a tray. Okay. Then, take some strawberries and put them on what is his back. Okay. I really love strawberries. It's so good. Almost. And there we go. Okay. Then take a half of an orange slice and put it where the head should be. And take a raisin and add it for the eye. Then take another half of an orange slice and kind of cut the segments. And if you're not allowed to use a knife, make sure you ask an adult to help you. And don't cut through the peel because this will be your spiky tail. Okay. I'm gonna stretch it out. There we go, that looks good. I'm gonna move and put it over here. Okay. Now take a small piece of a banana and cut it lengthwise and put it on the bottom of the watermelon. Here we go. Okay. And there you have it. Dynamite dinosaur dessert. I think I'm gonna call this one spiky. And I'm starting with the watermelon. The watermelon is great. Hi, we're from Savannah, Massachusetts.
And we're members of the Zoom team! We volunteered by making birthday cards for senior citizens. After our teacher had the idea, she asked Colin Clark to send us a list of all the seniors and their birthdays, which she did. So now, once a month, we all make birthday cards. First, we fold colored paper and make pictures for the outside and inside of the cards. Next, we write a message like happy birthday or I like you. We're able to send almost 100 birthday cards each year to our seniors. And they like it so much that we're having birthday parties for them now, too.
Do you volunteer in your community? If you do, you're already a member of the Zoom team. We want to hear all about it. Send your story, along with any photos or videos, to this address.
Remember, the little things you do sometimes make a big difference.
Zoom action! And join the Zoom team! This is a hovercraft. It floats on a cushion of air that's been created by fans. People ride around on this hovercraft for fun. Here's what a hovercraft might look like in the future. In Star Wars, instead of cars, people use hovercraft for transportation. And here's a hovercraft that you can make. Oh, look at it. Like, Melissa F. of Shoreline, Washington, and Josh G. of Merriam, Kansas, sent us the idea. So here's what you'll do to make one. First, take a ballpoint pen and poke a hole in the center of the film canister. And I already poked my hole. Then, do the same thing to a plastic plate. See? Mine is already there. Okay. Put the film canister over the hole in the plate and use poster putty to stick it on like this. Okay, you want to help me? Sure. It's a little bit hard to rip. Blue is like blue. Okay. It helps if you make a log rope and then just circle it around. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Put both things right in the center. Oh, so the air can come through. Okay. That's good. Let's keep it compact. Okay. Now it looks good. Then, blow up a balloon and put it over the film canister. So, tough. Do you want me to try? Okay. That looks good. Twist the opening of the balloon so that you don't let any air out. Then, stretch it over the canister. Okay, make sure the opening of the balloon lines up with the hole in the film canister. Okay. Then, put your hovercraft on a smooth, flat surface, like this table. Then, give it a flick. It's floating on air. You just can't see it. Like, if I go like that, you still can't see it. But, because it's so thin, it's really cool. Here's the science scoop for how this hovercraft works. Our hovercraft moves because it's floating on a cushion of air. The air has to go somewhere, so it floats out of the balloon and under the plate. The layer of air under the plate takes up space, so it keeps the plate and table from rubbing against each other. See, if I push this plate when there's no air underneath it doesn't go very far. This is because of friction. Friction is a dragging force which occurs when two objects slide against each other. The hovercraft doesn't have very much friction because it rests on air. It's like an air hockey game. When you turn the game on, air comes through these little holes. The puck is able to rest on air, so there's very little friction.
Woo, good job.
Thanks. Okay. But when you turn the game off, there's no cushion of air, so the puck isn't able to float across the board.
Experiment with Hovercraft at home. Change one thing, like the size of the balloon, the type of plate, or the size of the hole in the plate. These are the variables. Predict what you think will happen, experiment, and send your results to Zoom.
Doctor! I think something is wrong with me. I keep thinking I'm a frog.
How long has this been going on?
Since I was a tadpole.
Doctor, the ointment that you gave me is making my arm smart. Well, why don't you rub some on your head?
Doctor, I think corn's growing out of my ears.
Why, so it is. How did this happen?
I don't know. I planted radishes.
Hey, you got to make it known. You got to send us email. Zoom. Email. DOM box 350. Boston at 02134. Want to take the Zoomer 101 challenge or make a Zoomer flip? You can find all sorts of games and gizmos in the Zoom Games section of the Zoom website at pbskids.org or America Online, keyword PBS Kids.
Submissions become the property of Zoom and will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media.
This means that we can share your ideas
With other Zoomers on TV, the web, in print material,
and in other media. So, send us a Zoom. Zoom?
Well, why don't you rub them on your head?
Doctor, I think I have corn growing out of my ears.
I'm sorry. Well, why don't you rub them on your head?
Doctor, I think I'm going to have the corn in my head and my ears.
Funding for Zoom is provided by
The National Science Foundation,
America's Investment in the Future, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
a private corporation funded by the American people,
the Arthur Binding Davis Foundation,
the Wheezy Foundation,
the Tucker Gosnell Family Foundation,
and by contributions to your PBS station
from viewers like you.